Ta-da!
Hey everybody!
Hey there, everybody.
You would use that voice. Why?
Boom! There we go.
Wow.
Hello.
I'm just kidding.
We're making it,
I'm joking.
making the screen big for a little bit. I am Lonnie.
I'm Amberlisha.
Welcome to UNN 6-year anniversary special,
Yeah.
which is actually kind of funny because we just got through watching the Larry Sanders Show during dinner, and they had their 7-year anniversary.
I know. I was like, well, this is appropriate.
Yeah.
All things considered, you know.
So, 6 years of untitled goodness.
I know.
And so, anyway, we're doing an open Mario Kart tournament. Giving everybody one of those rare chances to
hear the thunder roll and the lightning strike.
okay. I mean, holy crap, that was pretty rough.
It's nothing compared to the thunder I heard earlier today. I thought the building was gonna fall over.
Yeah. It's coming a pretty solid storm outside. But yeah, this is our 6-year anniversary. We've got about 10 minutes until the actual tournament starts. It's going to be going from 8 p.m. to 10 tonight. We're going to be hanging out, talking to everybody who wants to play, talking to
Whoever's in the chat.
yeah, viewers in the chat, and we're just going to have a good time tonight.
Woohoo!
So, anyway, do you have, and feel free in the chat if you'd like. Well, number one, the code is down at the bottom. We are open invitation. Anybody wants to come join, we're going to be starting up here in about 7 minutes. We're going to be starting right at 8 o'clock. But in the meantime, I wanted to take the 5 to 10 minutes to kind of hang out and reminisce about the old times.
Reminisce.
Any major... Oh, and of course I got the hiccups while we're doing this. UNN was founded on May 4th, Star Wars Day. And that was not by design. It just...
Oh, hey, what's up?
It just coincidentally happened. Hello.
We're just hanging out.
Yep, we are talking about the history of UNN. Now, I'll say, I think it was our 4-year anniversary. It was either our 2 or 3-year anniversary, where I went all out that week and like had an interview. It
was our 3rd one, yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, I'm never doing that again.
You booked us like every night, something. You had things going on during the day. Oh, it's your first time here? Well, welcome.
Hello.
I want to try and pronounce it.
Alfney. Alfney Bullock.
Alfney? Oh, happy 4th to us. Thank you.
Thank you very much. As like I said, it was not by design that Untitled Our Network was founded on May the 4th. It just coincidentally happened. I actually started. I don't know if it's visible from like viewers or fans of the page, but if you look on the Facebook page was actually published or procured by me on May 3rd.
Yes.
But we didn't do the actual straight up, opening and...
Okay. Alfini. You actually nailed it. Most people butcher my name. Alfini.
Oh, well, I completely screwed that up.
Hey, Nick. Nick's on YouTube watching.
Yep, Nick is on YouTube. We are doing a simulcast across Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. I've been playing Fortnite all day and went from like level 62 to 68. I have 6 more levels to go. Yep. I mean,
yes.
we worked hard at it, and thanks to James for helping me out and kind of... Me and him work really well together. I've discovered that I work really well with James. I work really well with Alex. Like, I work well with everybody on that game. But yeah, we like big things. Do you have a Does anybody in the chat also have any UNN moments of the last 6 years? I know you've got a few, there, of course.
Gosh. Yeah, there's so many.
I have a favorite Amber moment.
Oh yeah?
I do. And you know exactly where I'm going with this.
Yeah.
This was at a local con 2 years ago.
Go ahead and tell it.
So we had been building up to this. If you've seen the X-Men animated series that was on during the early to mid 90s.
Hold on. Hey, Joel.
Hello, Joel. During the early to mid 90s, there was the X-Men cartoon, and they had the voice actors for Beast, Rogue, and Wolverine there, and then they also had like the head writers, the producer, a couple of the other writers, and so one of the head writers and the producer, Eric Lewald and Larry Houston, cartoon veterans in their own right, on top of being the masterminds behind X-Men the Animated Series, they decided to sit in on our panel about the top X-Men Animated Series episodes. And
we rated them.
Oh, we were rating them.
Yeah.
And Amber just basically come right out and said that like she couldn't stand Cyclops.
I can't. I am. The direct quote is, I don't give two shits about Jean Grey and Cyclops.
And like you see how I am right now.
Lonnie's face, it went white. He couldn't believe I did that, and I was like, I'm not gonna say different because they're here. Like, I don't know who you thought I was.
We had
But
the freaking head writer and the producer of X-Men the Animated Series, and Amber's on there talking shit about the characters, and I'm just like, oh my god, can we not just kiss their ass a little bit,
no,
please?
but you know what? The moral of that story, they thought it was hilarious.
Oh, they did, and I'm sure my reaction to it was solid gold.
Yeah.
Down to the core.
They thought it was hilarious. They loved my honesty. And you know what? Anybody that knows me will probably say the same thing.
It was.
So.
And look, there's a reason that's my favorite Amber moment and not my least favorite.
I did stay true, Joel. I did. Nick says that he likes the cosplayer interviews and he liked you playing Mario 35.
You know what? I love
Those are
playing
his
Mario
favorites.
35. That was fantastic.
Yeah.
Probably not ever going to happen again, but one can hope. The cosplayer interviews.
Do you have a favorite cosplayer interview?
Keep in
Other
mind,
than-
we do have a minute until tournament time. But I almost bet that we're not going to
I was
have.
fixing to say they might not be anybody waiting on us. But
But
I could guess your favorite.
mine?
Mm-hmm.
Cosplayer?
Yeah. Favorite interviewer. Nick wants Mario 35 to come back.
Man, you know what?
Yeah.
I'm having a really hard time kind of picking a favorite. I've got some standouts, but
I mean, I would think your first reaction would be Steamy Hippie, formerly Poetic Steam Hippie,
yeah,
because we've interviewed her quite a bit.
I like interviewing her. I think the one where we interviewed Night Mage and Super Case was pretty good.
Night Mage was a good one.
One that tends to get overlooked quite a bit. I really enjoyed interviewing real life Peter Griffin.
That was fun. I was there for that one.
That was one that a lot of people probably don't know we did. But if you look back into our archives on YouTube and look up UNN real life Peter Griffin, that's one of my favorites. And you know, he was one of those people, you know, that you don't get to interview him all the time.
Be Mario.
Back out.
What do I hit back
B.
out? I'm hitting B. Okay, whatever.
Now I will tell y'all easily, and I know Amber knows this. My all-time favorite interview, hands down, were the two Brad Roberts Crash Test Dummies interviews that I did.
Yeah.
Nothing will ever beat that. Just being completely honest.
Right.
Nothing will ever beat that. The only way that could be topped is if I interview him again. And that's the plan. Are you...
No, I picked. Oh.
Yeah, you got to select through all that.
Yeah, keep all that. Well, anyway. Do we have anybody? No, of course not.
Not yet. That's why I was like, okay, we'll hang out and talk.
Yeah.
But yeah, Brad Roberts, lead singer of the Crash Test Dummies.
No, Joel says, not even interviewing me.
We never interviewed you, Joel. You've performed for the channel at a lot of our events and stuff.
Yeah.
We've never
He
sat
came
down.
on, played Rock Band with us.
Yeah.
That was a lot of fun. Rock Band's one of my favorites.
The UNN summer concert series that we did back in, 2018? That was super fun. We had so many guests over. We hung out. We played Rock Band. It was super fun. But at the same time, it's something we will never be able to do again because the copyrights on the music have gotten so out of hand that we can't play music on the channel anymore.
Oh, Nick's gonna go watch that real life Peter Griffin interview after this.
Oh man, there are, like, part of me wants to, like, go on YouTube real quick and just
Look at the interviews.
yeah, because we had a
I'll tell you what, I have two cosplayers other than, Stevie Hippie that, like, I really enjoyed interviewing. One was our first cosplayer of the year, which is now Snake Oil Cosplay. They were #cosplay.
yes.
But she was a great interview, or they were a great interview, excuse me. And I'm trying to remember the cosplayer's name. I cannot. Raider Cosplay.
Okay.
She lived in New Zealand, and she had the Deadpool.
Yeah, she had the cool little car selfie before the interview.
Yes.
That's why do I remember that?
She was so fun. She was so fun, and that was when we would do, hey, you're watching UNN clips. Remember, she had to do, like, something funny and quirky
Yes.
when we were doing it.
While we're waiting,
The Bob Hope to your Johnny Carson, I randomly pop in sometimes. That's Joel to a T, isn't it?
I'll until we get
love
some people in here,
Yeah.
let's have more of a personal touch here.
Mm-hmm.
Just going over some of the stuff that we've done. A lot of people, well, I'm sure a lot of our current fans may know this. The adult star interviews we did; those were super fun.
Those were fun.
I interviewed a handful of really cool people. A lot. This is one of those things that people are practically begging me to do again, but for some reason I just can't find the right touch for it. Is the horror story readings where I sit down and read short stories or some Stephen King or something like that.
I enjoyed those.
I like doing that. It's just finding a story that it's almost like, because I've got so many books and stuff that I could read, and it's almost like when you have a million things on Netflix and you can't figure out what you want to watch.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's basically that. And yeah, a lot of people like that.
Oh, they like the After Dark, Nick and Joe. That doesn't surprise me about them. They like the After Dark. I loved our interviews with the cover bands at Songbirds.
Yeah, those were
Those
super
were
fun.
so much fun. Rumors ATL. They were so nice. Didn't we interview them twice?
No, we did it once. We went and saw them a couple of times.
Twice, but not.
Oh,
we got a player.
We have a player.
We have a player.
Player.
Bullet Club.
I feel like we have played with Bullet Club before.
Probably. It seems like a thing. I don't know.
Mario Kart. Mario Kart's super fun, you know, when we play Mario Kart.
Right.
You know, playing with viewers, and, you know, I'm always really iffy about...
Playing with viewers. Or...
Ah! Wrong controller!
Oh no! You had the Xbox,
I
didn't you?
did! They feel so similar.
They do. I get confused a lot of times.
They're both solid black, and they look very similar to one another. And I screwed it up.
You're like, what's wrong with my controller?
I was like, I must be hitting the wrong button. It's been a while since I played. And of course, Joel's laughing his ass off at me.
That was a good moment right there.
So is that.
Just wait.
Oh, I got a good Mario Kart moment that I'm sure Amber just loves.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, the time that I still think about on occasion with sorrow and regret is that time that I was winning and I threw the shell or whatever it was behind me and hit you, and you were in second and fell back to like 5th or 6th and got pissed off that I'd made an offensive move even though I had clearly
you had
won.
already won, and you threw it back just for the fucking hell of it.
You were
and
pissed
threw
at me.
In 6th place, and I was like, that was a shitty move. I was mad.
It's kind of like I got mad at Fortnite today because I was trying to do I tried like my last 3 or 4 games to do a certain quest that just involved like climbing this tower, and people kept killing me while I was trying to do it. And I was like, come on, y'all. Like, just let me do this damn quest. No. We got some really tight racing going on up here. Up in here, up in here.
Oh, rest in peace, DMX.
Oh, that was DMX? I'm horrible with names.
Yeah,
like, who
you
does-
are, but yeah, that was DMX.
Oh, that sucks. I really enjoyed our the UNN controller mix-up. Actually, I believe that's the first time that's ever happened to me on the air.
I know, that's why it's so funny. It's like, oh, on the anniversary, and now from now on we'll be like, remember that anniversary where you mixed up the controller?
It's kind of like on Larry Sanders when the monkey grabbed his nuts.
Oh my God, yes. He's like, let's go to the parrot. Did the parrot grab my nuts too? Yes, the audience loves it.
What a load of horse shit. All right.
Bye, Joel. See you later.
All right, we'll be here till 10 o'clock. Let's see what else we got here. I'm looking at our
Stuff.
There's back when I played the original Pokemon Snap. There's where me and Clockwork Calamity reviewed Pet Cemetery. Walking Dead reviews. There's our panels for the X-Men. Brad Roberts interview. 2 Brad Roberts interviews.
Oh, Josh is on. He says, I'm Bullet Club.
Okay,
Glad
cool,
you're playing,
cool.
Josh.
Awesome.
Hey, Angie, thank you. She says happy anniversary.
Angie. Oh, there's where we got that community strike, and I got pissed off and said I was shutting the channel down.
Yes.
I came really close to actually deleting it.
Yeah, I remember that.
If it wasn't for the ad revenue tied up in it, I would have. And this would have been a whole different ball game. Well, probably not much.
Not much difference, probably. Damn it.
But we do have a lot of individuals. Okay, Nick's going to leave chat for a bit to eat dinner. Okay?
Okay, Nick.
Like I said,
see you
we'll
later.
be here for about another hour 50. Oh my God.
Ah. I love that. Waluigi laugh. I love that
Great.
shit. Oh, son of a...
Like, hey now, I'm lying.
Yeah, there we go. Hello, Lonnie.
I'm Ralph Lonnie.
Wow. You don't look like a Lonnie. You look like a Ralph.
Who said that?
This girl used to look good. I
Oh,
don't
okay.
work with anymore. Said it while we were bowling.
I didn't know if it was somebody that like you still hang out with. Or...
No, it's not.
Okay.
I was like, in fact, the only time we had, well, no, there was another time we got together after work.
No.
She done got married and had a baby. All that.
Oh yeah, I know all about all that.
Changed career paths, you know.
Yeah.
Childcare was probably not for her, you know. That sort of thing.
Golly, this is an intense battle.
Yeah. This is an intense time.
No, that was the end of it right there.
Oh, I'm sorry. Squid. Fucking lightning bolt.
I hate that squid.
I hate both them.
Third place.
I got fifth for the skin of my teeth.
Boo. 6-year anniversary Mario Kart tournament. Remember, you can come play with us.
Forever.
Everybody come on
Forever.
down to the Mario Kart stream.
Where the price is right. Free.
You might even get to race at Rainbow Road. We're gonna go down to the airport.
Hit me with no crown.
Let's see. God, this one I used to do like a comic book pull box. There's our Stan Lee tribute.
Oh, remember our Loot Crate unboxings? Those were
Yes, back
fun.
when Loot Crate was cool.
Pretty much. That's exactly what it is. Although they got a XL crate that I keep seeing advertisement for that I kind of want, but I don't know. It's an 80s theme with like Gremlins 2 and Ninja Turtles and shit like that. It looks really neat. I don't know.
Walking Dead reviews that we still do.
Yeah, we still do them. We still review everything Marvel.
Oh man, remember when we sat down over about a month-long span right before Infinity War came out and reviewed every single Marvel movie?
That was fun.
It was intense, but God, it was fun.
It was fun. Oh.
A part of me like wants to do that again. Like,
Right, I feel that.
You know, not with. I mean, you know, I actually made a tweet on my Twitter. My Twitter is way more adult than most of our other stuff that we do. But I mentioned on my Twitter, I mentioned on my Twitter, I think it was either this morning or late last night, about how there are a lot of movies, like early on in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, that when I first saw them, and even for years afterwards, I didn't care much for them. Like, you know, I would still watch them, but they wasn't movies that I'm like, ah, you know what, I'll watch this movie tonight.
Yeah.
But over the course of the last 2 to 3 years, they have suddenly become more important.
Yeah.
And it's like Thor: The Dark World was my second least favorite movie. But now that I've seen like the scene where he gets to talk to his mother again in Endgame
Means a
and
lot
all
more,
that,
don't it?
yeah, the movie itself, like, now has so much more meaning and feels like
Well,
such a
even
better
when we
movie.
were going through them again, you were like, that's a better movie than what I remember.
Yeah.
Just that, oh. Fucking lightning stole my star.
You know what? I think Thor: The Dark World's going to be an even better movie after Thor: Love and Thunder come out.
Probably.
Because Jane Foster's coming back. Natalie Portman. She's going to be Thor. The woman Thor. Which is going to be pretty kick-ass.
I love Natalie Portman.
I don't know how the story resolved itself, but in the comic, she had developed like terminal cancer, and photo finish.
Somebody thought they were gonna get me out of third place with a blue shell, and I had a damn star. Fuck them. I got third place that time.
There's where I did that interview with Richard Starkings and royally screwed the whole thing up.
I think about that every time I see he's gonna be at Infinity Float.
Yeah, and like that was like I like Richard Starkings, but I totally dropped the ball on that interview. Richard Starkings is the guy behind Comic Craft, the lettering company.
Oh, Betty sent us 600 stars for 6 years.
When did that?
Just
Awesome.
now. Thank you, Betty. Aww.
There it is. It came through on our notifications.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you so much. You're the best. We love you, Betty.
Yes, it's 6 years. You're correct.
It's actually 25 years.
Oh, Lord.
Up.
I'm fixing to. I had to heart react Betty's comment.
Oh no, you lost.
I don't care.
I know.
It don't bother me like it bothers some people.
Oh, it bothers me like nobody's business.
Look, I'm already back up to 5th.
Hey, I ended up winning that snafu match. The one where I messed up on the controller.
You know what? You surely did.
I did. I won.
I can't believe that shit. I can't believe that shit actually. Never mind. Oh, there was that time that you won at Super Mario Kart with your hand behind your back.
Oh yeah, that stuff really did happen. Now granted, the lady I played against had no clue how to play the game, but I still beat somebody with one hand tied behind my back. True story.
Yeah, the Super Nintendo version.
But yeah, Betty's awesome, even when she doesn't donate.
I know.
Betty was always more of like this time of day when we stream, and like she pops in sometimes during the day, but we just she just doesn't have enough time because I stream when she's busy.
Yep. But on night streams,
Yep.
we can guarantee seeing a Betty. I wasn't good, but everybody's like running me over and stuff. I don't know.
I will say, what's it been? A year? Less than a year, actually? No, it's been in the past 6 months that we got this new microphone. That's been pretty cool, because used to, the old microphone that we had was such low quality that I could go over to the other end of the apartment, pee, and people would hear it.
Yeah, literally. Hear the stream on the stream. It's like the cat farts and it picks it up.
Yeah, just about. Pew, pew, pew. Oh. Oh, James is there. James has been my daytime Fortnite partner.
I'm here when I can be. Yeah, that's right, Betty.
Oh, Josh is leading the points. Now remember, anybody else wants to come on and play, feel free. Let's see, update on the channel. I'm going through like our archives from current to way back when. There's where I tried to play Kingdom Hearts, and oh god, that game was alright, but I never saw the appeal that.
I mean, you don't really care for Disney.
I can appreciate some of it. The game was just too hard. You could tell that it was like a, first generation 3D game, like, the PlayStation, Nintendo 64 era. And they hadn't done a whole lot to improve it. And I don't know. Like, for the time, I'm sure it was amazing, but the game just didn't age well, in my opinion. Hello there, Mary. Welcome to the stream.
Hey, Mary.
Oh, here we go. And where are we at? Toad's Turnpike? Yeah.
Looks that way.
No! Hey, Jubilee.
Don't be nice.
Don't be mean to... Zero. Zero just hops up on the box. It's like, I'm up high now.
With the high ground, Juba, it's over.
Yeah, Zero's doing his best Star Wars for May the 4th.
Yep. Oh.
I didn't do it.
Okay. But immediately it makes me think you did it.
Oh. Well, I did it.
Oh, well, I did it.
No!
I think I did it. I did that shit.
I blocked it.
I did not do that.
Oh, that sucks.
Not for me.
This is the absolute worst place for that to happen. Ah!
Damn it, I hit the banana.
I keep wanting to like turn my head.
Oh, who's crying? Juba.
Has to be Juba.
Who's there pouting about something?
Because I got onto her
I think that's it.
for smacking Zero. Probably.
Oh, he's got on to do. He's not nice.
Woo! Yeah! It's going to be a good little points battle. Oh, here she comes. You playing Borderlands? That was when me and Zoe played Borderlands 2 together.
Thrift store finds was always fun.
It's been a minute since we've done that.
Shit, it's been a minute since I've been to thrift store, period.
And there's
Oh, we got more friends.
Hey! Where you want to go? Where you want to go? Cheese?
Yep.
People always like that cheese land. Cheese
I like
land.
Cheese Land.
Welcome to the stream, everyone. Welcome to the tournament. Welcome to the tournament.
Welcome to the tournament.
Oh, right there is when we gave away a $100 Amazon gift card. Oh, speaking of giveaways, probably the biggest fiasco in UNN history was when we actually had a Nintendo Switch to give away, and we had actually a regular viewer won it, and after he won it, we never saw him again.
Yep.
I have no clue where the dude went.
Literally. Which he signed on while we were doing that, though. But he watched religiously.
Yep.
Like, watched and interacted, and like, out of nowhere, after that switch, it was like disappeared off the face of the earth.
I don't think I ever even got a confirmation from him that he got it. Like, he did because it was shipped through Amazon and they had tracking. But, yeah, he never even was like, hey, I got the Switch. He just disappeared.
Weird.
Like, in a way, I hope he's okay, because that's just one of those things we'll probably never know.
I think he's fine. I just think he played us well.
I mean, whatever, you know.
Yeah.
He got lucky.
He did. I don't know. Something played out in his favor. For him to be that faithful to us and actually win it.
Well,
know.
there wasn't any way for anybody to.
Maybe he was master hacker. I don't know.
How?
I don't know. Maybe he had some kind of spell going on over there.
Okay, now see, I'll be more likely to believe that. Because, like, seriously, what happened is we took all the names that entered, we put them in a hat, and we drew them.
Yeah.
And there was no way he could manipulate that.
I know. I don't know. It was just weird.
Not
how
on
it
the
happened
physical
that way,
plane,
though.
anyway. But I did. I thought that was extremely weird.
It was. It was strange as hell.
And that also soured me on ever doing a big giveaway like that again. Because
Yeah.
it didn't really give us any kind of real return.
Yeah.
We got a lot of empty subscribers. You know, we added like 500 subscribers, but our view counts didn't go up, that kind of thing. So.
Yeah. And then, like, oh, a regular won it, and then they disappeared.
Yeah.
Like, oh, that's nice.
That's what they call streamer horror stories.
Right, yeah, that's it.
One of the things is we've banned over like 2,000 people from the page.
We probably banned more than that.
And that's just because we don't tolerate bigotry, racism, sexism, fat shaming, homophobia, anything like that. And the nerd community tends to have a lot of that. And we have...
Surprisingly enough, really.
Yeah, we have made UNN a place where we don't take any shit from anybody. And, man, me and him's tied. But yeah, we seriously, we don't take any... If it's even
We don't
gotten...
do no bullshit.
Yeah.
We don't do no bullshit. Hell, we talked about how we had banned people today.
Right here, this was the day that they fired James Gunn from Guardians of the Galaxy 3, and I made a video saying that Disney will rehire him in the future, and they did.
Wow, you're so proud to, like, know that.
I didn't know it, I just guessed it.
I'm just saying. Betty said she had the Buddy's vegan pizza finally.
Oh, I bet that was good. That's what everybody, they can make some good vegan pizzas. Quit censoring Bowsette in Facebook groups. That's back when I was just making the Lonnie rants.
I hated those.
I know you did, because I always published them in the morning, and you were like, I hate waking up to that.
I do hate waking up to negativity. I don't like it. I straight up told Lonnie, I was like, if I went to part of this, I'd already unfollowed you. So I'm not about that shit. I was like, no wonder you're in a bad mood all the fucking time. You start your day off like that.
Oreo cherry cola taste test.
Ew, I didn't know that was a thing.
I'm pretty sure you...
I don't remember that shit.
I
I remember the Pepsi Fire, though. That was not that great.
You remember when we made our own red, white, and blue Pepsi? Or Mountain
And it was
Dew?
better than the regular.
Yeah.
Yes. Because I was like, oh, I could drink this, because I'm not big on Mountain Dew anyway.
We did it equal parts Code Red and whatever the White Out.
White Out and the blue one, whatever it is.
The blue one was called... God, I don't remember. They still have it.
Yeah. It's like Voltage,
Yes,
Yes.
Voltage.
which is not a bad flavor. I actually like that.
Oh, you toasted the pizza in the air fryer to get it crispy as normal pizza. Okay, yeah,
That
I mean,
sounds pretty good.
like, here's the thing. Vegan pizzas are not bad. They're actually pretty good. Especially when you become like a gaseous volcano when you eat regular pizza. Damn it!
Got you for a second time. I threw that banana off the edge. Like a dummy.
Damn it. Ah! No! This sucks.
Oh! I beat you.
Boy, I just got beat to death right there.
I did. I hit you twice with a red shell.
Thrift Store Adventures. UNN's April happenings, how to win a free Nintendo Switch.
Speak of.
Hey, there's the Fedora Pool interview at FarleyCon.
Oh, that's funny.
That's where I got to squeeze her squeaky boobs.
Yeah. She goes by a different cosplay now. She's upgraded. I think it's Queen Bree.
Okay.
Cosplay now. I'll have to look on Instagram. Move it.
Oh, I like Baby Park.
I know.
We'll go to Moo Moo next time, I
hate
promise.
Baby Park.
Oh man, at Chattacon that year, I interviewed Peter David.
Oh yeah,
That
you
was
really enjoyed that.
Such an amazing interview because everybody else knows him for Incredible Hulk. He did like a 20-year run on Incredible Hulk, Marvel Comics, and that's what everybody asked him about. Me, I didn't give two shits about the Hulk. I wanted to talk about Supergirl because that was the comic book, that I love. That's the only DC comic that I read as a kid that I got every month. And I was like, holy crap, dude, I got to sit here and talk to you about Supergirl. And he almost seemed surprised
Oh, I'm sure he did.
that I was just wanting to sit there and talk about nothing but Supergirl. But that was such a good interview. And that was where our microphone screwed up. And I had to get some software to boost the audio to where it was watchable.
I remember that.
Yeah, man, that made me so mad. I was so afraid that I was going to lose that interview. God almighty, y'all.
I keep getting red shells and throwing that shell.
Why would you do that?
I don't know, Lonnie. Why would I do that? You tell me.
I don't know. It's over.
You're over. You're cancer.
Man. No, I almost passed for the lead.
Ah! Ha ha! I am fucking first, asshole! Yes! I finally fucking did it.
Betty's got to go.
Oh, bye, Betty.
Betty left out on a high note.
Queen Bree cosplay, yes, that's
And
it.
Nick came back in to,
To me going, yes, fuck you, Lonnie.
yeah. God, there's where we were reviewing Westworld. Oh, there's where I went through the East Ridge McDonald's drive-thru and got Szechuan dipping sauce.
Oh, Jesus Christ, yeah.
Where? Oh.
Right here. I am the Messiah.
There's where we interviewed Radio Cult. Oh, there's where we interviewed Captain Steele and Maybell. Remember, I got to pull the sword out of
That
Captain
was
Steele's
fun.
throat.
I forgot about them. They were cool.
Yeah, he's a sword swallower, and he put the sword down his throat. And it wasn't but what, like 6 months after that, he had a mishap.
Yes.
God, I couldn't. You missed it.
That's okay. I had to get my thing back up.
Like, I'm actually, I'm surprised. Well, I'm not surprised that he let me pull the sword out of his throat. But if I was him, I wouldn't have let me.
Yes.
Because Clockwork Calamity was there, and I don't think she wanted to.
No, she was scared too.
Yeah, and I
And
mean,
I was like, I don't blame you. And so
honest
we
to-
watched you do it from our table. We were so nervous for you.
oh, I was too. I was like, dear God, I'm going to kill this guy right here. But I was like, you know what?
This is how I go down. This is how I go down.
Yeah. Either way, people are going to see it and be impressed. Or at least, you know, it's going to be a talking point.
Right.
I was like,
Hey,
if this...
I killed this guy trying to pull a sword out of
Yeah.
his mouth.
Like... Excuse me while I whip this out.
I wish you would have said that when you did it.
I know. That was a missed opportunity.
That was
if there
a
ever
missed
was one.
opportunity.
So you missed the start and are now battling for the lead.
Yep.
What's the story on that? Because it seems
I'm having a good night.
you did that and then I did that in the first race. So maybe the trick is to fall back at the very beginning.
Damn it to him.
Here we go again. Ooh, somebody throwing a green shell at me.
Not me. This time.
No! He was so close I didn't get a warning.
Ooh, excuse me. No, I was trying to get out the way.
Boom,
Yeah.
shakalaka.
I went back. I was doing good. And then I wasn't.
Oh, remember the Connuga panel we did on Game of Thrones? Where the couple dressed as Tywin and Cersei came in?
Yes.
And they were celebrating their wedding anniversary
They were
that weekend?
So sweet.
My God, that was awesome.
They were so
If y'all want to see any of these moments that we're talking about, go back on our archives on YouTube and check them out. Like that particular moment was under the Connuga panel, Let's Talk Game of Thrones from 3 years ago. That's where me and Mark did a panel on X-Men 90s nostalgia. We did that before we ever even thought we were ever going to interview the creators.
Yeah.
There's where we did McKay's Finds, Super Mario Cereal Taste Test. That's one that
I
kind of...
forgot we did that.
There's one at Chattacon, the Walking Dead comic versus the TV show.
That was fun.
Some of our Black Mirror
I remember
reviews.
Corey was like there for that one.
Yeah.
Corey does Spooky Dudes podcast. Check him out.
Who is 100% the reason that I'm even doing this right now. I don't think I talk about Corey enough as the inspiration behind UNN even becoming into existence.
Right.
Because if it wasn't for him giving me a shot to come onto his podcast and talk about an animal charity event that I was doing, I never would have gotten the spark to do podcasting or game streaming or anything like this.
Ah!
See, I like racing against Josh because he's not... He can beat me, but we're...
Sometimes.
Yeah, we're right there. Like, we're
Yeah,
right there
every once in a
together.
while.
And I love it when we have some competitive races. I don't like when somebody just comes in and just dominates the hell out of everything, you know? Like at a certain point, I'm like, all right, I can give somebody else a chance.
Oh, of course you are. It's on my sister when we play games. No, you give me a chance, Amber.
Leave, let's like leave for a couple of races, come back.
Lord. Ah!
It's like, all right, you're the champion. Now get the hell out of here.
That's funny.
we don't like champions around here.
Unless it's Lonnie champion.
Oh, yeah. Everybody loves a Lonnie champion. Me.
Right.
What the hell's going on there? Am I lapping somebody?
It's me. I'm just getting on good.
Ah, I lost right there at the end.
Oh, boo.
Golly, I hit everything there. At least I finished second.
I got passed from 6 there at the end.
Oh, I got to interview Brian O'Halloran, who is the
Yes.
he played Dante in the Clerks movie. That was super fun. Got to interview him.
It was super fun in general. We had a good time up there.
Oh, Wizard World was fan-freaking-tastic.
Oh. Hey, where am I? Oh, never mind. I was hiding behind Josh. I was like, wait a minute. Where am I?
We went on the zombie pub crawl.
That was so much fun. I want to do that again one day. That was great. So, the zombie pub crawl. We got tickets and we were with a friend of ours at the time. And we drove down to Atlanta. And we started out this one bar where they did our makeup, made us look like zombies. And we got a free shot at every bar. And it was a lot of fun.
Well, I mean,
We got a total of 5 shots.
technically, you did what, $15, $20 for the whole thing, and you got zombie makeup and like 5 shots.
Yeah, we got it. What it was, we got the early bird special and got it real cheap.
Yeah.
And yeah, $20, 5 shots. They hooked you up, made you look like a zombie.
And they were like zombie themed shots.
Yes. Yes, they were. They were all really good. We didn't really have a bad taste.
Yeah, I didn't have any bad ones. I had some that were kind of strong.
Oh yeah, we had some of those kind of strong, but that is something I would love to do again. That was so much fun. And all of them had like some kind of drink special going on.
Oh yeah, you could get more.
Yeah, with zombie themed drinks, and it was just a nice little tour of some little pubs in Atlanta.
That area that we walked through was the first time I had ever seen a public advertisement for vajazzling.
Yes, I forgot they had a vajazzle place.
Yeah, it was like bikini wax, blah blah blah, and like one of the services they offered on the front window was vajazzling. And I was like, holy crap, if you don't want, does anybody want me to tell them what vajazzling is? That sounds like a fantastic thing to discuss.
And you know, funny, it was like after, like, vajazzling was really big. That's the ironic
Oh yeah,
part.
yeah, it wasn't a hot thing at the time. I mean, it'll always be a hot thing.
I don't know about that.
To me.
Meh. This sounds kind of painful and pointless.
No, not painful.
Yeah, it does.
I mean, it's not like they use like hot glue or anything. And the race is over for me. Yeah, I'm not a big fan either. Ooh-wee. What? I was going full speed and I missed that jump. What the heck?
Where's that one?
6th place. 5th place.
Yeah, 8.
Angie says she has no clue what the hell that was. Please discuss. Okay, so vajazzling, like in the most clinical terms I can describe, vajazzling is where they give a woman a full bikini wax, rid her of any pubic hair whatsoever, and then they get these little adhesive jewels.
They bedazzle her vagina.
Yeah.
You know what bedazzling is?
Maybe.
Bedazzling is on clothes. You put the gems on the clothes, you know, bedazzling.
Yeah, so they get these adhesive, colorful gems and make little
Bedazzling
designs
is
where,
bedazzling your vagina.
yeah, where the pubic hair is
That's
supposed
why
to be.
I was like, that sounds really painful and pointless and gaudy. I don't even like bedazzling on my clothes, much less my vagina. I don't know. To each their own, but I think it's meh at best. Like, if I was to see something like that in real life, I'd be like, okay.
It's time to go jewel diving.
Angie said, oh my lord. Oh my lord. Please, no. See, yeah, that's how I feel about it. It's like, what? No.
I guess
Why?
there's a reason why it was kind of a fad.
Yeah, it was definitely a fad.
I guess it's kind of like fingernails, you know, it's hard to maintain. Even harder to maintain.
Have you ever seen one in an adult film?
No, I've never seen it, but I have seen a DVD. And
Okay.
The DVD actually came with a little vajazzle
Oh my
sheet
god, of course it did.
with adhesive jewels on it. It's just a little tiny one.
Yeah, a little
You know,
round
maybe
size.
like 4 postage stamps or something.
Yeah.
You know, but it was like, oh, you know, do your own vajazzle at home, but it was a DVD, a compilation of scenes of women who had the vajazzling done, and that was one of those things that I saw actually a couple of years ago, and I haven't had an opportunity to look at it since, even though it's probably something I'm going to have to Google later.
Right. Inquiring minds need to know.
Oh yeah. And I'll go ahead and tell y'all, you'll watch 1,000 other streamers, but you'll never find another game streamer out there with a more encyclopedic knowledge of the adult film industry as me.
Oh, I believe that. Absolutely.
Or you'll never find one who will admit it.
Right. That's far more accurate.
I mean, you know, and like you know, some people, you know, are like, oh, you know, adult films, you know, are an addiction, blah blah blah. You know, that may be true for some people.
Yeah, for some.
And you know, some people say, oh, you know, it ruined my marriage or whatever. But you know, I would go ahead and just be the one to say, like, I've never had that be the ruin of a relationship.
Yeah.
Not even been related. So
I mean, the only way I could figure that would actually ruin the relationship is one,
if they preferred watching it,
toxic monogamy,
yeah.
or two, yeah, they spent a majority of their time watching it, like they legit were addicted.
It's like, oh, I can't do anything with you. I just got through watching a movie.
Right.
That kind of, you know.
Right. Or I'm gonna miss, I'm gonna skip dinner. Or I'm gonna skip
Yeah.
this, or
Or I'm gonna call into work. You
Yeah.
know. Where you want to go?
Not music part. Either one. No, yes, that's where we're going.
Oh my God, this is where we did the limited Zima taste test when they re-released Zima.
Oh yeah, and that was really good. I remember that.
It ended up not being bad. There's a Mario Kart fundraiser.
I remember Sarah and I were like, no, we're doing our own tournament for you. You can join ours.
Yeah, we have a tournament going on until 10 o'clock tonight.
Yep.
And this is a very special tournament. We also, like, for real, like, I don't want to be mean or anything, but please do not advertise your own stuff in our channel, especially if we don't know you that well.
Right.
So just kind of in bad taste there.
But anyway, we were telling you that it tasted like Bacardi, and you're like, I don't know what that tastes like. And we're like, what? You mean you never had a Bacardi?
Yeah, and still haven't to this day.
I mean,
Even if, I don't even know if they make it or whatever.
yeah, they do. Yeah. I don't see the regular much anymore, but they still make the flavors.
Oh, that's what the original wine cooler was when they first came out, or when they first hit big in the 90s. You know, when everybody's mom wanted to drink a wine cooler.
Oh, never mind. I'll keep my. I probably should tell that story about my mother. You know.
Oh,
Letting us try it at like 8 years old. It's a wine cooler. Of course, she probably don't remember, but you know, over at a friend's house, she would always have them. Her mom would always have them. This wine cooler.
with my, you know, my mom would drink Zima back when I was 13, 14.
Right.
And I would always, we'd be sitting around. I'd be like, yeah, mom's over there having a beer. And she'd be like, it's not a beer, it's citrus. And I was like, well, can I have some? She's like, no. I said, okay, it's beer then.
Growing up, that's what we called bitch beer.
Yeah.
That was the wine cooler.
I mean, whatever.
Now, not so much,
Yeah.
But
Gotta have some kind of flavor in it for me. It's
I mean, that's fair.
like the Jack Daniel's Tennessee Honey to me is delish.
Oh, yeah.
We ought to play like a 2-hour tournament of have people over. I think you could do 4-player split screen on this.
Yeah, maybe.
And the winner has to take a shot.
You'd be wasted then, wouldn't you?
I mean, that'd be the great equalizer.
True.
Yeah, I'd end up having alcohol poisoning.
Yeah.
We had to rush Lonnie out 90 minutes into the hospital.
Oh man, my flower ate the squid. That was pretty cool.
Title of my sex tape.
That was weak. You got better material.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I got third, barely.
Hey, there's comic book malarkey. Jubilee versus the bookshelf. My God, I felt so horrible about posting that, but it was funny. That was when she tried to jump up on the bookshelf, but she missed it and then fell down. She tried to make it to the top shelf, and it didn't quite work out. Hey, we got somebody new. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I know pretty much anywhere but Sherbertland. I'm going to go to DK Jungle. Jubilee making love to the blanket. Pepsi Fire taste test. And I guess our Mountain Dew SA homebrew experiment was 3 years ago.
I feel like it was longer than that.
Well, it probably was. The May 2017 Loot Crate. I actually had Joseph on there unboxing it with me.
Oh, Lord. That was an old one, wasn't it?
God almighty, he don't even look like the same kid.
No, he don't. He looks like a grown man. I literally, y'all don't even know, I literally woke up and there's a half-grown man placing my son.
Was it like the movie Big where the mom freaked out?
It kind of was. I was just like, what on earth?
You just suddenly realized it one day.
He literally, shot up a foot. And there's some broad shoulders. His shoulders got broader and all that. He literally woke up one day. He was grown. It's crazy. It was one of those things puberty, didn't play with him. We might have went a week or two of the, voice changing, and that's it.
Imagine me, it was over the course of basically the pandemic. I hadn't seen you or him for almost a year.
Yeah.
And I came over the first day to move some of my stuff in, and he come walking in and he was like, hey. And I was like,
what the fuck?
I was like, who the hell are you? Oh, never mind.
Surprise! No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
God. I don't like them things dancing in the middle of the road there.
The frogs, or whatever they're little green things.
No, I don't know. I'll show you when we pass by.
Oh, this is gonna be a hot race. Gonna be a hot one in the old town tonight. That was a lovely Joker thing, which I'm assuming was a take on something else. I know it's like a classic movie thing or something.
These things. These things.
Oh,
right
okay. I
here.
don't know what the hell those things are.
Oh no, they get on my last nerve.
No! I got hit in just the right spot. Really? I fell back to second and got hit by the green shell or the blue shell. I always have like those last lap blunders that. And there we go again. Another one. Fell back to third.
Oh, I was like right behind you and then not. I got fifth.
God, that was when I like used to sit down at Infinity Flux on location and talk about the new releases and stuff. And then they started doing it. Animal Crossing. Yeah, then they kind of got their own channel at that point. I was like, you know what? I can't really blame them for that one.
Right. Well, you remember we used to do UNN Live
Yeah,
there.
all
Talk
the
about
time.
the nerd news and all that.
Then it became easier just to do it here, you know.
Yeah. Well, and they started going through construction and this, that, and this.
Yeah, it was like a perfect storm.
And yeah, it was. I'm going to the Animal Crossing track.
I remember I got to interview the dude behind Hero Cats.
Oh yeah.
God, I can't remember. I'd have to look. I remember his name. He had like a long last name. Like one of those ones that was like hard for me to pronounce. It was like Falkenhammer or some crap like that. I'd have to like look at it here in a second. Because I'm in the ballpark of videos. Crap. Oh, I slid off. I love that, like, I like this track.
Did you?
It does such a good job of showing the entire Animal Crossing. Dang it.
Oh!
Golly! I got hit by two red.
Motherfucker.
I got hit by two red shells,
That-
a lightning bolt,
Those were mine.
and a ghost.
The ghost with me.
But I guess pretty much the only help there was that everybody else got hit too. So
Yeah.
whew, I got freaking lucky there.
You did. I was right behind you for a minute.
There's where I got to interview Red Ranger Steve Cardenas, who played Rocky in the original Power Rangers.
He was super nice.
He was super nice. They were just really, really pressed for time.
FarleyCon, I love it. It's a nice little local con, and it's only for the day. Everybody's super nice.
That was not at FarleyCon.
Yeah, it was. The Red Ranger was at FarleyCon.
Really?
Yes.
No, this is Connuga weekend. It was a different Red Ranger. I didn't interview a Power Ranger at FarleyCon.
Are you sure about that?
No.
I didn't think you were. I'm fairly certain. Click on it and see. After we do this. It'll say in the description where we're at. Should. You put enough details in there.
I did, but it's not on our...
Let me see.
It's not on...
No.
I'm looking at it on the YouTube Studio app. It doesn't show us all the details and
That's
stuff.
at FarleyCon, and tell by the way the booth is set up. It's just a little curtain. Not even all the way
Oh,
down.
dang it. When I clicked on that, it went all the way back up to the top.
I'm sorry.
Ugh.
Oh, that was my mistake.
Yeah, I'm pretty much done with that little project.
Oh. Really?
Well, it was just weird if I had a one FarleyCon interview in the middle of Connuga weekend.
You've done stranger things.
Because every video around it was like the 3 before it and the 3 after.
Maybe he was there. I don't know.
They had a Power
And
Ranger,
you're at
but
FarleyCon. But it wasn't that one.
yeah.
It probably was another Red Ranger though.
And I know I have a reason to know why.
Do you now?
Yeah, but I'm not going to say it on the air.
Oh, okay.
I had someone assisting me with the camera work.
Oh.
Yeah.
You don't want to give them any credit.
Nope.
Well, they wouldn't credit us, so that's
Yeah.
fair. Otherwise, I'd been like, oh, come on, you know. But they wouldn't credit us, so.
I remember Joel was watching us race here one time, and he said it just irritated the shit out of him how the piano keys didn't make the right notes. When
Yes. Yes, it irritated him to no end. Which, you know, that's fair.
It was kind of like one of the great moments. Another great moment doing in history was when Joel came on to play Rock Band with us, and he was absolutely horrible at it because he's so used to playing the real thing.
Yes, it was exactly like that episode of South Park. Hey, I know this real song on the real guitar. Shut up, Dad.
Oh man, I want to watch that episode. It's on HBO Max.
Yes.
It's been years. It was a new episode last time I saw it. Was that the same one where they were playing Poker Face by Lady Gaga?
I think so, yeah.
Because I remember they actually had the Cartman version on Rock Band. You could buy the Cartman version of Poker Face on Rock Band as like a 99-cent DLC.
Sounds about right. Did you buy Cartman's version of Come Sail Away?
No, I don't think that was on there. It should be though.
Right. I love it. He's like, you can't just start it, you gotta finish it.
I almost watched that episode the other day, and I couldn't find it because the season 1 finale was where he was looking for who his dad was, and then the season 2 premiere they just decided to give a middle finger to the fans and have a completely different episode. And I even though I could have looked for it, I was just disgusted and was like, screw it. I turned it off. Because part 2 was the one where he did it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna really cycle through here. Pew.
Excite Bike.
Yes.
Oh, that's your favorite.
Buying Szechuan dipping sauce. Coca-Cola Zero Sugar taste test.
Ew. Yeah, that was nasty.
Hey, there's where I interviewed Arthur Sadam, the guy who does the painting covers for Marvel Zombies,
Nice.
went a date with Sarah.
Oh God, I wasn't gonna mention it.
That was the prank.
Oh, that was the prank. I was not gonna mention that.
UNN Skyrim Special Edition 100 subscriber giveaway.
Oh yeah,
Got them all the way back to the beginning.
that was a thing, wasn't it? That was one of the first giveaways you did, wasn't it?
Yes, it was actually the first UNN giveaway.
I was thinking y'all gave away a Blu-ray the first time.
No, early on we gave away a comic book, a graded comic.
Ah.
It was the House of M issue. It was a variant cover, and it had it was a really neat issue. It had Scarlet Witch on the front,
Nice.
and it looked like she was dissolving, like, you know, at the end of Infinity War. It had that look to it, and she looked all like creepy and freaked out.
Yeah.
And we gave it away, and that was when Ricky from Jesus,
Shadowing.
yeah, Chataway. God,
I had you.
yeah. That was when there was a span over, like, he won like 3 of our first 4 giveaways
Oh
or
yeah,
something
that's
like that.
right.
And I was like, we gotta like start making like a, you know, no consecutive wins rule or something. Otherwise, people are gonna think we're just using this to give him stuff.
Right.
Because, you know, we didn't even have 100 subscribers at that point.
Right.
And, you know, of course, you know, of those 100, maybe 3 people entered the contest. At that point, I was like, we need to wait until we get some traffic before we start giving away $60 comic books. But, you know, big shout out to Infinity Flux early on, because the day that I went and talked to Jason about, you know, sponsoring the page for a while, you know, that day he was like, hey, let's do a giveaway. Let's do something big. And they gave us like a $80 board game.
Yep.
I was like, holy shit, dude. Really?
Yeah, they gave us a board game for the toy convention.
Oh, they supported us a ton for our nonprofit work.
They're awesome. They are.
If time wasn't a factor, and I'm sure, you know, I would just about bet, damn it,
Yes. I beat you for the sake of time.
I would just about bet money that nobody, this isn't anything towards them, but I bet we'd be hard pressed to find any kind of sponsor right now because of like all of our hard nosed stances and everything.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. I mean, whatever though. It is what it is.
We're like a far left group who talks about adult themes, so it's like
Yeah.
we'd be better off on HBO where you don't have to have advertisers. Jubilee not happy about the move.
Yes. Kissing.
Cats versus Cathead Pillow.
I love watching that video every Christmas. Like
Because Logan's tail bushed out. They
were
scattered.
scared. They didn't understand. It's a big floating cat head.
There's no telling what they thought.
Yeah. They're like, demons. I see demons.
Yeah. You remember the video where that dude has that cat mask and he goes
Time
to
to
feed
feed my babies.
yeah.
Yes, I love that. There's that one growling in the background.
Yeah. It's like down to the hall.
Wow.
He's like, what the hell is that? You hold up. I see we got a new comment. You got to hold up just a second. I'm in a hardcore battle for the lead.
Yeah, you're second.
trying to with all this ink on my screen. Ah! I'm getting beat to death right now. No! No! Almost on the last lap. No. You know, we've ended up putting like, I probably ended up doing about 8 hours of streaming today when all this is said and done.
Yeah, you've done quite good while we were there.
Yeah, I did over 3 hours a pop on Fortnite. Yeah! Whew! Man. I just wanted to rub my face for a minute.
I got 6 that time. Not too bad. What? You okay over there?
Yeah, I'm doing good. I just had to kind of rub my face down.
Okay.
Oh, how do you pronounce his name again? Yummy?
Yummy?
What's up? Sorry it's a little bit late. We were in the middle of a...
I hated Mario Kart.
Yeah, and luckily I ended up winning, but I hope you're doing well. Oh. Whew.
Aw, this is Josh's last game. It's okay. You've been playing, though, quite a bit with us, Josh.
Oh, yeah.
We're glad you came on.
Yeah, I do hate to see you go. You've really been giving me a run for my money.
Mm-hmm.
Really been enjoying it. Remember, there are spots open, so if anybody wants to come in and hang out. Otherwise, we'll just kind of hang out and chit-chat about our, the history of UNN. UNN, the true Hollywood story. Oh, he's gonna have a fan table at Conuga next year.
Oh, nice.
Man, it's almost that time, you know, to start thinking about doing some stuff at conventions again.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, it's going to be next year, but, you know, right now is about the time to start planning it. Oh no, I lost my red shell. And I went right between the blocks and didn't get any power-ups. No items allowed.
Oh, whatever. People play no items because I suck with items.
I'm just the best racer. I'm sorry.
I can't help it. You don't know how to strategically use items.
Okay.
Well, why else would you,
There's the drunken big wheel race.
Oh, fine.
Oh, Hippie Dan!
Yes! I forgot about Hippie Dan!
Oh.
I forgot about him. He was cool.
Yep.
He was a cool dude. I'm Hippie Dan.
Yeah. I was like, what's your name? He told me. I don't even remember his real name.
Well, I'm just going to call you Hippie Dan.
Yeah, he told me. I was like, the whole time during the race, I was calling you Hippie Dan. He was like, well, I'm Hippie Dan. I was like, yeah, Hippie Dan.
He just went with it.
Yeah.
It was great. It's good stuff.
That was a group of pleasant drunks.
You're right. You are exactly right.
That is a rarity in today's world. That's a rarity in yesterday's world. That was yesterday's world.
Literally.
I'll be right back. I gotta hit the restroom.
Yeah, that's an idea when you get done.
No flipping.
Hey! My little me up there, stretching her knees. Oh, now me and Lonnie are talking. Hello. On Twitch.
Keep it down.
What is that? Loose fruit? I can't.
Loser fruit Falgi.
Okay.
Fakey.
Well, hey, loser.
Wow.
Get in the car, losers. We're going to die of dentistry.
One of the interesting things, this is kind of a behind the scenes thing, and I think I actually mentioned it when we finally sat down for an interview. You remember at Wizard World, Nashville, Guy Gilchrist. Remember the story behind that? Because he was so busy, and I went up to him like on Friday, and I was like, "Hey, can I get an interview with you? I would love to interview you because the dude's a talented cartoonist, animator." And he was like, "Yeah, sure. Get with me Sunday evening. About the last 45 minutes of the show." He said, then everything will kind of be slowed down. And the dude, I swear, like. The con was open for like 10 hours a day, and the dude spent 9 hours and 45 minutes of each day drawing.
Very dedicated
drawing,
to his fan base. Yes.
Drawing, talking to people, telling stories while he's drawing, doing personalized sketches and everything. And so, I had to kind of cut through the crowd to ask him. And so, at I showed up about 30 minutes. Like he asked before the end of the show on Sunday. And the lady that was helping him was like, "Oh, he's gone." And I was like, "What?" I was like, "I've been talking to him all weekend about doing an interview." And I was like, "Oh, he's pissed at me or something." That was like one of those things I kind of carried with me for a little bit. Well, a couple of years later, just so happened, he was at Metrotham Con. And... So
he remembered us too.
He did.
He remembered us from Wizard World Nashville.
Yeah, like 2 years earlier.
Yeah.
And I go up to him and I'm like, "Hey man," I was like, I'm from Untitled Nerd Network, and we were supposed to do an interview, and I was like, I'll be completely honest. I was kind of hesitant to approach you because I didn't know if you was mad at it. He was like, no, man. He's like, we'll do an interview right now. I was like, oh, really?
Yeah, you're like, let me go get my stuff.
Yeah. So like I had to run across the convention center and grab the stuff.
Yeah,
and
you're like, hey, he's gonna do it right now. I was like, go for it, man.
we had a fantastic interview with him. Like really, it was a really deep interview. Like, we really kind of dug in and got some like philosophical thought from him. And
yeah.
I was like, holy crap.
And, he was the type, every time he passed our table, he spoke to us.
Yeah.
Or he stopped for a minute and hung out. He was really, really nice.
Was it him or somebody else that had the gizmo?
It was the guy next to him, Bill Diamond.
Yeah, the
Yes.
puppeteer.
Yeah, it was him. And you did an interview with him, and he had one of his puppets.
His dragon, I think.
It was cute. Cute as a button.
Yep.
But,
that was pretty neat.
Guy is he has the diet where he doesn't eat meat except fish. What is that called? Is it pescatarian? Or something like that?
Tegenary, or I can't.
Anyway, regardless, he said, every time I mention that, they say, "Oh, bless you, Father." They don't know what it is. No, not vegan. Vegan, you don't eat any animal product.
Yeah, you don't eat dairy, you don't eat meat, you don't eat cheese, you don't.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, dairy is cheese.
Duh.
No, vegetarian. See, vegetarians don't
What?
eat fish.
Right. Bro. We're invite. You?
Are you asking where we live?
No, I think they are asking. Are you wanting the tournament code? To join the tournament?
It's down at the bottom of the screen, like right here.
Yeah, let's just say code to plays right there. We got it posted so everybody can see. Type it in.
But yeah, we blew the screen up because there's nothing going on gameplay wise right now. Nobody's in the tournament, and
Where you live.
we hail from Chattanooga, Tennessee.
Yep.
Like that's one of those things. I really don't give a crap if anybody knows what town we live in because it's a pretty big town. It's like
Well, it's the fourth largest in
yeah,
Tennessee. Oh, you don't play? It's okay.
yeah, it's all good.
I play
We're-
Fortnite. That's Lonnie's new thing right now is
Yep,
playing Fortnite.
We play Fortnite. I'm level 60.
7 or 2? No,
Or-
68. You told me you went from 62 to 68 today, and I was like, dang, 6 levels.
Oh yeah, I've only got 6 levels to go
Yep.
now until I have to buy the yeah. But yeah, we got all kind. Yeah, it is in the U.S. Yeah, we are in the U.S.
We're the United States of America.
That's what most people could tell by the way I sound.
America.
They're like, you're deep in there somewhere.
They're on level 94.
Holy crap!
Wow. That's
Which,
cool.
yeah, that means yeah. I don't even know when the season started. I'm kind of curious. Like, if I would have started on day 1 of the season, this is the first. I've only been playing the game for what?
What state is that? Tennessee.
Tennessee. Yep.
Yeah. We're in the south. Southeast. You couldn't tell by our accents. That's why they're so funny. That's why he sounds like Hank Hill.
God. I've been playing Fortnite for what? 10 days to 2 weeks, something like that.
Add me, I'll play with you tomorrow.
That's the thing, though, man. Like, I appreciate it, but I don't play with people I don't know. Like, the only 2 people that I play with right now is, like, a personal friend of mine that I've had for, like, a year and a half.
I'm in New York. Okay.
And then a friend that has been a channel follower for, like, 4.5 of our 6 years. So,
Yeah.
like, I'm very, very picky with who I play with. And it's, like, no offense, but... Like, I have people that I know that I won't play
Oh,
with.
okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hang around for a little while, though.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
If you hang out with me and I get comfortable with you over time, then chances are pretty good that I'll eventually come around and we'll play some eventually. But I have to be really comfortable to play with somebody online. Like we have a lot of people that I'm comfortable with, but still not comfortable enough to play online, especially on the channel.
S4.
Oh, okay.
Season 4. Okay.
Yeah. That was.
Cool.
I don't know how far. Whenever me and my coworkers used to play, few years ago, that was season 2, I think.
Okay.
But then I skipped like seasons 3, 4, and 5.
Yeah, you're on 6.
Yeah. So I just now kind of came back to it. We played Call of Duty Warzone for a little while, and streamed that a little bit, and then the game almost became unplayable for Alex anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, we've had a lot of fun stuff over 6 years. Like,
Haven't we though?
Really?
It's been nice just sitting here reminiscing.
too many stories really to tell in a 2-hour stream.
Yeah.
Because
we both had moments where like, oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, there's been a
We've just
ton
done
of
so
stuff.
much content that it's like, oh yeah, that was a thing.
Zero's first appearance was during the Spider-Man Far From Home.
Oh yes, it was.
That was the last Marvel movie that we reviewed.
It was.
We haven't reviewed a Marvel movie since we got him, pretty much.
Yeah, because pandemic hit.
Yeah.
When season 4 started. Okay. That was the beginning of the pandemic when season 4 started.
Oh, okay.
So.
My only regret in Fortnite is that I did not play when the Marvel stuff was big. If I could go back in time, I would have played that season and gotten all the Marvel skins and everything, because nobody knows 100% for sure if they're going to come back. A lot of people are saying, oh, the odds are in your favor that sometime in the next year, they'll reappear.
Well, and then probably, as soon as Marvel starts releasing stuff, like to movie theaters again, I could see Fortnite trying to bank in on that, Hey, we're going to bring this back.
Yeah.
This movie's out,
What was that I told you this morning? That they're going to have LeBron James, The Rock.
Oh, Mandalorian. We love The Mandalorian. We did reviews on The Mandalorian.
We have. Have we... It was just season 2.
Season 2, yeah. We didn't do season 1. We watched that separate.
Okay.
But season 2 we did. Lonnie got the Battle Pass. The Battle Pass is a solid investment. I don't play, but I know for $10 or $12, however much it is.
Well, the Battle Pass itself is like $8 and change, tax and all. But I got the Fortnite crew where it's like $12 a month.
Yeah.
They give you some V-Bucks, and they give you like some extras that I kind of did the math and figured out, in my opinion, it's worth it to have that recurring charge.
Yeah. Well, even the other one, Joseph enjoyed it when he played on the regular. He loved it. He'd have to get it and then hurry up and do his missions and stuff so he can get all his stuff. All the
It's
cool stuff.
fun.
He loved it.
It's super fun to get on there and play with friends, because luckily I've gotten to the point now where just to grind and level up, I'll play by myself. But it's so much more fun. Like it's not anything for like me and James or me and Alex to be sitting here playing, and next thing you know, oh shit, it's been 3.5 hours, Oh.
Speak of the devil, Nightbot's like, hey, if you want to play. Nightbot.
Oh, V-Bucks from Target. Yeah, I haven't bought them from a store yet. I was,
okay.
Which is funny, because I was at Walgreens the other day, and I had gone in there, I think, to get some drinks, and so I'm walking through there, and you know how like they have the big stand with all the gift cards.
Yeah.
And I was walking by, and I just so happened to look down like where the Xbox gift cards and stuff are, and they were like, "Hey, Fortnite V-Bucks." It was like, I don't know, 2,500 for $20 or something like that. I was like, "Oh, look at that."
He said he got it for $8 at Target and he got about 300 V-Bucks. Not
Okay.
bad, I guess.
I can't tell you right off the top of my head how many bucks you get
Per buck or
for
whatever.
yeah. Like I've got Fortnite on Switch and Xbox, even though I don't play it on Switch. I've got it on Switch just as just in case.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you never know when we might be out somewhere and, you know, I want to play a little Fortnite. Probably won't ever happen, but it's there just in case.
Get it from the store. Don't buy the battle pass with cash. You'll get extra if you do it from the store. Okay.
I did not know that. That actually might be something that I need to note and
No,
go walking
battle
out.
pass $8?
Yeah, like Battle Pass.
I mean, I used to pay like with tax and stuff 10 for Joseph's.
I
Like 10 and
gifted
change
I gifted Alex the Battle Pass.
for like $8.
Yeah, it was like $7.99, I think.
Yeah.
It wasn't much. Well, yeah, but that's not. I'm talking about $8 for the Battle Pass. No V-Bucks came with it or anything.
Yeah.
It was just the battle. Hey, Zero.
But I think that's why I paid a little extra for Joseph's because he got a little extra V-Bucks.
Oh, for mine, I got the Battle Pass.
Battle Pass is $950.
That crew, you get some extra skins. You get the whole. You get Battle Pass access, and you get. I think it's 1,000 or 1,200 V-Bucks a month
Okay.
for like $12 or something.
Neat. There's a Zero.
Come here, buddy.
He's awake.
There's my little deaf albino friend.
He's like, put
No.
me down, damn
He's
it.
like, I don't want to be part of it.
He doesn't. He's like, I just woke up. Leave me alone. Look at him. He loves it. He's just hanging
He
out.
does. He does. Look at him.
He likes to plank, I guess. I don't know. Bless him.
Okay, I got you.
Jude was looking at you like, you're a bunch of assholes. I don't even like it here. She's like, I hate it here.
Oh man, y'all have to check it out. I've not seen anything like that. The only thing they had here that I've seen in a physical card form is the Battle Pass, or not the Battle Pass, the V-Bucks. And it was like $2,200, $2,500 for like 20 bucks.
He said that was at Target.
Okay, I'm gonna have to like look on here.
He's looking at it right now.
Doodle-doodle-doo. I'm sure if you look around enough,
Oh yeah,
you can find some. Yeah.
coupon codes and everything else, I'm sure.
April 12th, 2021. Fortnite V-Bucks cards coming to retailers soon.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Europe.
Oops. Oops,
Hmm. Okay. I'm gonna look on Amazon. And, you know, Amazon typically has some good deals and stuff like that.
That's true.
V-Bucks gift card. Okay, so they have 5,000 V-Bucks for $32.
He says $8 everywhere. I don't know, man.
I have not seen that locally yet.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean it doesn't exist. It's just
Amazon.
like I've literally been playing for a little less than 2 weeks, and it's like I haven't even like I think last time when I went to Walgreens, that was the first time I actually was like, oh, I wonder if they have Fortnite, and then there it was. Anything else? Oh, never mind. We still got 25 minutes. I thought we were nearing the end. I wish somebody would hop on and play with us.
We
Pretty
wrap
cool.
we wrap early, but... Oh, okay. They're going to send a link to the chat.
Okay, I'll be. Oh, hold on. I need to log in to
Twitch.
our
So you can
Twitch
see it.
thing, because otherwise it'll get lost to time. There we go.
Alrighty. But I was trying to sit here and think of anything else.
You know what? One of my favorite, probably my most well-known cosplayer I got to interview at Wizard World Nashville actually was Ivy Doom Kitty.
Oh yes, I think that interview's highly underrated. Really.
Mm-hmm. I was. I mean,
You were so excited that you got that interview.
not only is she a super popular cosplayer, but I'm
super fine.
so attracted to
She's
her.
super fine.
I just wanted to sit there and just be like,
she's beautiful.
I'd be like, hi, I'm not going to ask any questions.
And
just
she was so sweet.
Oh, yeah, she's one of the nicest people ever.
She was really nice.
That was like, that's one of those that I wish I could do again now that I wouldn't be all like, you know.
Fanboying.
Yeah, because I honest to God didn't expect to get an interview with her.
Mm-hmm.
And I walked up and was like, hey, I'm Lonnie with Untitled Nerd Network. You know, we got a, at the time we had what, like 18,000 fans or something.
Yeah,
And I was like, you know, can I get it maybe like a, 15-minute interview? Yeah, sure. And I was like,
okay. And
okay.
then you came back over. I've got to write some fucking questions down. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Well, I've always told you. What are they gonna do to you? Know?
Yeah.
Like.
There we go.
There's
Let's see what we got here. Okay, it's to Target. I don't think it's a malicious link.
Look at that.
2,800 V-Bucks. This is what they had at this is the exact same thing that they had at Walgreens, yeah. And yeah, they do have it. It's $20 for 2,800. That's what they had. And then the $8 one is 1,000.
Oh, okay.
31 for 5,000.
You get extra, is what he's.
The more you buy.
No, he's saying like when you log it onto the game, they're gonna give you extra on top of what you bought.
Really?
Yes. That's what he's been trying to say.
Okay, because I was gonna say, because I bought the I can't remember the exact number. It was either 1,000 or 1,200. But with that Fortnite crew, you get Battle Pass, which is normally like $8, some skins, and then 1,000 or 1,200 V-Bucks every month. So that's, it's kind of, I don't know. I mean, we could sit here and like hash it out all night, but they do have some deals, and I don't know for sure, but I'm 99% sure that the prices on those cards are the same that would come up on the thing.
Yeah.
Like I'm actually like since we don't have anybody on here, I actually kind of like want to hop over here and look at Fortnite real quick. No. Think anybody's gonna hop in?
Probably not.
Worst case scenario, we're gone for 5 minutes. We can pop back in.
Right.
Because I'm not like gonna play a match or anything. I just want to look.
Let you know.
Yeah. I'm just like super curious as to how these prices reflect. Part of me was thinking it was like straight up, like the same, because the price. God, this thing takes forever to load compared to the Xbox.
Oh, yeah, compared to the Xbox, yeah. Sure.
I got that Xbox supercomputer down there. It's like just pumping out power. It's like pow, pow, pow. Okay, hopefully I don't have to like log in or anything here.
If there's one thing I know about
Nope.
you,
I don't want to do this.
even
Skip. Oh my
Look at the
god!
Batman.
I did not know that they had that.
He's cool looking. Anyway.
Okay, yeah. So they didn't have that today when I looked. Oh, V-Bucks. There we go. Okay, so we're looking at $7.99 for
1,000.
Yeah, it's the same prices. The $79.99 is $13.5. Yeah. Yeah, and then like down. See, this is what I'm talking about. Fortnite Crew is a subscription, and you get. This is like $12 a month. You get a special crew pack. You get the battle pass. You get 1,000 V-Bucks. You get to play Save the World. And they give you 3 months of Spotify Premium. So, for $12, like, that's a fantastic deal. Because you're basically getting $8 worth of V-Bucks, an $8 battle pass, and some extra content. So that, I think, like, personally, I think that crew, and I'm probably going to go get that Batman after we get off here tonight. Or like in the morning anyway.
Right.
But back over to Mario Kart, just in case we have somebody who wants to pop in for the last 18 minutes.
For the what?
The last 18 minutes.
Oh, I thought it was just 8. Because we almost been going 2 hours.
No, it's 9:42. Oh, we started like 10 minutes ago.
We did, didn't
Do-do-do-do-do-do. We got it. You ain't got to do that. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Tournaments. You went in 6 years.
6 years forever.
We've had 5 people play. Yeah, it doesn't sound like we have anybody new. Yeah, just hit A all the way across the board. I want to be King Boo.
Shy Guy.
Yeah, we'll pick that. You never know.
Make
If somebody
them
else,
play.
yeah, if somebody else pops in, we might. But yeah, Fortnite's kind of been the name of the game over the last 10 days or so. And I've really been enjoying it. Our audience, not so much.
But sometimes you gotta play what you like.
Yeah, and I don't... Like, I'm not quite on the same page right now with the audience. I'm sure that'll come around eventually. Because everybody that plays everybody that watches Fortnite wants to play with the streamers. And I'm not a social gamer. So that's like one of those things that I'm just
Well,
like.
I think it's because they just asked you to see if they can't. Because I don't know of any streamers that play Fortnite with just anybody.
That's a good point.
So.
I mean, you know, maybe they look at our channel, smaller channel,
And
you
think,
know.
oh, they might let us play.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking, yeah. But
It's
they
like,
would be wrong.
remember, what was that one dude I told you about the other night? I can't even remember the story. They just get kind of lost in the crowd. Because I remember you told Joseph about it, and he thought it was funny.
Oh, yeah, what was that? Because he heard me talking about it. I was like, no, listen to this. But I don't remember what it was.
Yeah, I don't either.
It was funny, though. Shit, I hate that.
But it was basically just somebody popping in. Oh, yeah. It was the guy
Got
who
it.
told me that he thought I was rich because I could afford the battle pass. And then
Yes.
he tried to pay me like $10 or $100. At first, he said I was super rich because I could afford battle pass. And then he wanted to play with me, and I said no. And then he said, well, hey, I'll donate $100 to you if you get 10 kills this match. And I was like, dude, if you thought that I was rich because I could afford an $8 battle pass, you can't afford to give me a $100 donation. And then he started saying how bad I sucked, and, you know, you're a pussy this, and, you know,
Of course.
dickhead that. And I'm like,
Oh,
that must be what it's like to be like a woman on a dating site. Like, hey, you're really hot. I'm not interested. Okay, you whore.
you're such a bitch.
Yeah.
So fat.
Yeah, I didn't want to date you anyway.
Well, that's okay. I'll go get laid somewhere else. Good, because you ain't getting it here. Oh, oh no. I love that Or, you should change your profile from Pauline Kinky.
It's almost like they see polyamorous, and it's almost like they think you're waving a neon sign that says free ass.
Oh, you're poly? I wasn't looking for anything serious anyway. Heard that one quite a bit. Quite a bit.
Wow.
No, nothing will beat when that man, him and his wife both had a Tinder profile. I came across his. He seemed pretty cool. You know, we had, according to his profile, we had similar interests in this, that, and this. And we were talking, and it was like a total of maybe 6 sentences altogether before I was just like, screenshot, unmatched. Because he was like, you know, we talked, and he's like, yeah, it's nice to, you know, have kinky-minded friends. And I was like, yeah, it's good to have, you know, interest in common like that. And his next sentence was, want to ride my Sibian? Or no, want to ride our Sibian? Here's my number. I was just like, oh, this dude cannot be for real. Want to ride our Sibian? No.
Wow. I'm like, I don't know. You told me that story.
This story takes the cake. That was funny as shit. Cause he had me in the beginning, and then he did that, and I was like, nope. Never mind. It's like that gif. They had me in the first half, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
That's exactly what happened. And I was like, want to ride our Sibian? Here's my number. And I was like, no. So I thought, let me screenshot this.
You know,
And then unmatch.
one thing we've done on UNN historically that I really can't wait till we get to do it again is reviews of the Orville.
Yes.
And from what I'm hearing, Seth MacFarlane is like bending over backwards to make this season 3 the last season. Mm-hmm. Like he really doesn't want to do it anymore, to the point where he's like wanting to kill his character off, and you know, he's just wanting to be done. And I'm just like, you know, like I would rather watch the Orville than I would most Star Trek now, because I do. I love the Orville.
Realistic. I just hope he wraps it up nice if he wants to do that, not killing anybody off or anything.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Dramatic.
so far the biggest rumor is that he's wanting to kill Mercer off.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you, the last couple episodes of the most recent season were fire. Time travel, the whole 9 yards.
Loved it.
Yeah, I mean, it was... Because I know, like, you know, they had, like, God, what's her name? What's his wife's name? Kelly?
Yes.
Yeah, man, it's weird that I can remember Orville names, but I can't remember, like,
Real
Game of
life
Thrones
names.
or anything. Yeah, real life names. You know, like, she went back and she, like, her, you know, they had, like, her past self, her younger self came to the future, and she didn't like what she had become. And so she ended up not giving Ed a chance back in the past, and it totally fucked the future completely up. To the point where, like, everybody was dead, and, like, my God. Whew. So, it really was. The Orville is a fantastic show, and if you haven't been able to watch it...
No, we're not. That's not Clay. I don't know who you were looking for.
yeah, not... Clay's not here.
This is Lonnie. I remember Licious. Clay don't live here anymore? I don't know.
Hey, man, it's Clay. Who? Clay. Clay's not here.
I went to school with a Clay.
I did too. He ended up going into the army.
Did he?
He was a computer. He was like a backwoods redneck computer nerd. Very interesting. Very kind of, and then he ended up going into the army, and I don't know whatever happened to him.
Yeah, I don't know whatever happened to the Clay I knew either.
I don't know what happened to about 98% of the people I went to school with.
Yeah, there's only a. Well, hi,
My God.
Untitled Nerd Network. Thank you.
Oh my God, we went on completely different.
Paths, apparently.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're here, Laser. Is this your first time hanging out?
Okay, I was under the impression that you and Loser Fruit were the same person, but I just now realized that y'all have different names.
No, they both start with L.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
what it is. Ignore Lonnie. First of all, he's blind in one eye, can't see out the other, wears contacts, and then thinks it's cool to wear sunglasses on top of them.
I could see just as well with these sunglasses on. If anything,
Bull.
they're killing the
He's
glare
full of
from
crap.
these lights.
Full of crap.
Hey, I was winning matches left and right on Fortnite
You were winning
today.
them before you started wearing them glasses.
Oh, well, it didn't hurt. What is it,
Zero said, quit fighting. That's what he said. He said, quit arguing. We're just playing.
I don't think he... Nah.
I
Oh,
was here
yeah.
yesterday. Okay, I didn't know.
Yeah, you were on...
I wasn't here yesterday.
Yeah, you were on our Fortnite stream. Pretty sure
Okay.
yesterday afternoon.
Okay.
So, yeah. Oh, we are getting pretty close to
My
wrap-up time.
IRL job is during the day, so here
Yeah.
we are.
Popping
Here's my
off.
Fortnite. Popping off. Yeah.
Have no doubt.
He's getting good at it.
It was, you better believe. Oh, I thought he meant like popping off, like yelling and just. I mean, I do get just a tad emotional.
Ah, so that's his
Twin.
That's their twin. Maybe.
Interesting.
Alright.
Oh. Is that like, God, I had some kind of comparison
You did.
lined
didn't you?
up, and then I was like,
It just
no.
went out the window, didn't it?
It did, absolutely.
Any last thoughts?
Is that kind of like Mick Foley, Cactus Jack, Mankind, and Dude Love?
There you go. Yeah.
That's what I was going for.
Yeah. Dude,
That was pretty. Like, this is completely UNN unrelated. Oh my God, I want to show you something.
I'll call her now.
After
Okay.
I want to. I need to show you a video after we get off here. Like just a
do
quick,
now.
like 8. I think it's like 8 minutes.
Okay.
But it's one of the best. It's in my personal opinion, it's the best wrestling segment in the history of pro wrestling.
Okay. I'll give it a chance. I will give it a chance.
Let's bring Zero back out.
This hero's like, don't fuck with me.
He just wants some pets.
He said, I don't fuck with you. No, that's Jubilee's song.
No, probably one of the big,
Fuck with you.
one of the big events that happened in UNN history was when I had been trying. I even put this story in my autobiography, which I haven't really written in since I started playing Fortnite. But I had been Bill Coeb. Is an artist who did the art for the Crow City of Angels, and if y'all could see behind our TV, there is a painting from the Crow City of Angels, the film, and he did that, like he painted that, and but obviously this isn't an original. He told me where the original's at. Some Hollywood executive somewhere has it, but I won that back in the late 90s, and I found him in like 2011 or 2012 on Facebook. And then we became friends. And I've been wanting to interview him on the channel and wanting to interview him. And that went on for like 8 years. We just never figured it out.
No,
And,
sorry, Angie. It's okay.
It's all good. This ain't the last time we're going to be on here. We're going to try to make it a little more often.
Yeah. It's been crazy. Yeah. Our schedule's been different.
Yeah, like this week we only have one night off together, and we wanted to use it since by chance it was on the UNN anniversary, and we wanted to get on here and do this. But yeah, we have been talking for literally 8 years about really chit-chatting and everything. Once UNN came in 2015, it was 4 years into UNN before we did that. And so it was November 2019, I believe. And we had finally gotten everything put together. We had it advertised, and we were it was during the day. He had to do it during the day. So I was like, okay, we'll record it and then we'll put it on tonight. Okay. So we were sitting there talking, and we were about 45 minutes into the interview, and this all is on the video if you go back on YouTube and watch it. And we were sitting there talking, and my phone is just zzz, 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 and I'm ignoring it because the interview's going on. And finally, I'm like, okay, something's, I need to be careful, because, you know, in the middle of this interview, like, there's been nuclear war, or somebody's died, you know, a family member or something. So I look at my phone, and I've got like 23 messages and news notifications that Stan Lee has died. And I'm just
That's
like...
the interview you were doing when that happened?
I was just like, son of a bitch. About 2/3 of the way through the Bill Coeb interview that I'd been planning for like 4 years, Stan Lee died right in the middle of it. And I was like, dude, I hate to do this, but we can't continue this interview in its current form because, like, we've got something big that's just happened. And I talked to him, and, you know, he was like, oh, you know, I hate to hear that. And we talked about it for a little bit, and then we wrapped the interview. And I was like, you know, that sucks. Like, that moment that we knew was coming, but we prayed we would never have to deal with, happened in the middle of that interview that I had been wanting to do for like 4 years. Yeah.
So odd.
And then, you know, over the next couple of days, we did like some, you know, Stan Lee remembrance and stuff. Yeah. And it was just as hard as what I thought it was going to be. It sucked. Mm-hmm. So, yeah. Because you had messaged me. I think John had messaged me. I had gotten like...
It was like a member of our family died.
Yeah.
Like,
because
legit.
I had tried my best to prepare for it. And we knew the time was coming.
Kenzie told me, she's like, did you hear? And I was like, what? She's like, Stan Lee died. And I was like, what?
You hadn't heard it from me yet.
Yeah. I was
so
like,
you knew.
God. Yeah, I knew Lonnie hadn't heard yet. I was like, okay.
Yeah, my phone like blew up. All right, that's going to be the end of the tournament.
Let's wrap this.
Yep. So that we had a pretty nice little retrospective on all of our.
Yeah, we got to hang out. We got to play some games.
That's
what we do. That's what we do.
Yep. So anyway.
We got some stars.
Yeah, that was super. Thanks to Betty for that. And yeah, James donated some earlier today.
No, James.
Yeah, everybody's been really cool,
like
you know,
him.
hopping on, you know, even if they've been super busy today. You know, we've had a lot of our friends have hopped on and said, you know, hey, congrats on 6 years and stuff.
Oh, yeah, James posted in our group, in our Untitled Nerd Funhouse.
Oh, I haven't seen that yet.
Oh, he said, happy MFing birthday.
We, and on top of that, this past year, like year 6 for UNN, was really, I'm going to say probably the slowest year because of COVID and everything. We're just now to the point, because whenever COVID started and everything just kind of shut down, I put like Hydra symbolism all over our pages and stuff, and I said I'll take the Hydra stuff down when COVID is no longer a real imminent threat. And the fact that we have pretty much everybody on UNN now has their vaccines. Some of the cons are starting to slowly open up. We've got a movie coming out, the second week of July, the Black Widow film. Everything's kind of slowly getting back to normal. Not taking my foot off the brake just yet, but we changed our banner to reflect the new Black Captain America, Sam Wilson.
Yay!
And then, we're just kind of slowly easing into it. So it's been a crazy year. It's been a...
Oh, Angie sent some stars.
Thank you.
She sent 500. Oh.
Thank you. I must have missed that.
Awesome.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, it just
finally...
now popped up. Just
Yeah.
now. Thank you, Angie. We're glad you're part of it.
Yeah.
You're awesome.
You're one of the handful of people that bring a smile to my face every time you appear.
Yeah.
On the stream.
Very dedicated.
You're a pleasant person.
Mm-hmm. Just enjoy your company. I'm glad you're here.
Very much. I can't tell you the number of times where I've been hanging out and you've, whether it be Animal Crossing or whatever,
Yep.
during the day sometimes. So, very much appreciate that. That's really cool. And yeah, it is. Y'all have made our day. It's been really cool. So yeah, that's pretty much going to be it. That's awesome that we got to end on that note. So thank you, Angie, very much. And we will see y'all later.
Another day.
Yeah, I'm going to be on playing Fortnite pretty much every weekday this week. You and I probably won't stream. Maybe Saturday. I think me and Alex are going to do something. Sunday, if we feel like it, maybe.
Oh, I probably am not Sunday.
Yeah, because
Sunday's Mother's Day, and so...
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, completely scratch everything there.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. Thanks.
I've actually already got some stuff planned, so I'm not even... I don't even know why.
Right.
So, it's just all the days are blending together at this point.
Soul.
Yeah.
I do. Tomorrow's Cinco de Mayo. We'll be going over to Brooksy's for
I won't
tacos
be.
and margaritas. Me and Josie will.
I'll just take a bottle of tequila to work.
A little bit left up there.
Yeah.
It looks just like water.
Well, I will see y'all tomorrow for Fortnite.
Bye,
sometime
guys.
in the afternoon. Amber will see y'all probably in a week. And everybody have a good rest of the night. And thank you for making our 6-year anniversary a fantastic anniversary. I'm Lonnie.
I'm Amberlicious.
We are Untitled Nerd Network. We will see y'all